702.
702.
Let's walk the talk.
Streaming countrywide on the Prime Media Plus app.
We talk fitness, and we talk fitness to Donald Mathipa, the race organizer for the Tembisa Mile, and it promises to be another big day for local runners. Entries are now open for the 2026 Tembisa Mile and 10-kilometer road race with 5,000 spots available for runners and walkers. And this morning we speak to race organizer Donald Mathipa about the event and entry details and what participants can actually expect on that particular day. Donald, a very good morning to you and welcome to CapeTalk and 702.
Thank you very much, Zain. I'm happy to be part of the show this morning and the opportunity.
Wonderful. A lot of people awake this morning. So what can runners expect from this year's Tembisa Mile and 10-kilometer road race, Donald?
In brief, Tembisa Mile comprises of 1 mile, a street mile that is 1.6 meters race, and the 10-kilometer mass participation race. The primary purposes behind the 1 mile race is more development and talent identification. As you know, the host club, our club, Tembisa Athletics Club, it is a development club, and over the years we've managed to guide youngsters from school athletics up until national championships. And quite a prospect of the club that raised out of our development programs is Ryan Mpatlele, who went on to represent South Africa from the African Champs up until the Olympics. So we are looking at the elite athletes who will be taking part in the elite men and women's mile and catering for the under-10s, the under-13, under-15s, the 1 mile race walk, and the juniors, that is the under-20. And while the 10 kilometers is open to any persons of 14 years and above.
There are only 5,000 places available, and I'm sure that it's going to be filling up very, very quickly. How quick do your entries normally fill up for this Tembisa Mile?
To be honest, here I think it just goes to most of the township races. Is more like lastmedia.com, and that is not good because it does not help much as an organizer in terms of logistical planning. For example, you want to buy water sachets, buy Coke for the drink stations. Now you need to work on 5,000, but you find that on the day only 5,000 or 4,000 entries are the ones that are sold out. But over the past 2 years, 2024, 2025, ever since we moved from Makulung Stadium inside Tembisa to the industrial area of Olifantsfontein Sports Ground, we have sold out our entries towards during the week of the race. So we are still expecting a sold-out event, as much as our people, most of the time, or the athletes, tend to be lastminute.com stands.
Where can people enter for this particular race, Donald?
Entries are available online at tembisamile.co.za or on peaktiming.co.za.
And for this particular race, what can participants then expect from the race route and the atmosphere on the race day? I'm sure a number of people are very, very excited to be part of this race.
Yes, you look at the venue, especially Olifantsfontein Sports Grounds. The 1 mile route is more like a loop around the sports ground premises, and while the 10 kilometers will be taking the athletes through the Olifantsfontein industrial area into Tembisa Hospital View section and back to where it started at Olifantsfontein Sports Ground using the main street in Olifantsfontein. That's what they call Olifantsfontein Industrial Road.
Entries are officially open for the 2026 Tembisa Mile and a 10-kilometer road race with 5,000 places that are available across the two events. And we speak to the race organizer, Donald Mathipa, about what participants can expect, the entry fees and race T-shirts and the route, and how runners and walkers can actually secure their spots ahead of race day on October the 25th. For listeners wanting to enter, where are the registrations once again, and what do they get? Where do they collect their numbers and closer to the race time? And, what can they expect on that day? Is there goodie bags and a lot of other things from the sponsors?
No, on the day, all the race finishers will be getting the bronze medals, and the category winners will be getting or receiving gold medals. But on the other hand, we have got 3 water stations or refreshment stations along the race route and 1 at the finish line. So we now still talking to our sponsors in terms of the goodie bags to give to the participants as they cross the finish line. But other than that, there is a lot of entertainment like aerobics, part of the warm down and warm up program for our event, and other exhibitors who will be part of the race on the morning, on the day of the event.
That's the race organizer for the Tembisa Mile, Donald Mathipa, chatting to us. The entries are open as of today for the Tembisa Mile 2026. It takes place on October the 25th. And of course, you can enter, and make sure that you enter so that they are able to structure the day and to provide enough for everybody on that particular day.